Party Monday. Boo, boo, boo. G'day all. Welcome. Yeah, party tie. Isn't it exciting? Boot, boot, boot. Morning all, friends. Afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. Party Monday. Cheers to a lockdown in Brisbane, the city that I live in. Little cheeky snap lockdown, little cheeky 3-day lockdown. Always love a cheeky lockdown. But it's okay. Oh, we've got a hype train. Boo, whoop. What a perfect way to start a Party Monday, friends. Isn't that delightful? You can get a train emote and thanks Foxalotl. Look, it's okay. I am totally fine with the lockdown. Here's what happens. Big Deno takes a bit of extra time off. Big Deno paints toy soldiers. It's exactly the same as every other day for me. But I do feel for my friends and family that are impacted more than me. And all those other people who do not fall into those two categories of friends or family, I also feel for them. Now I'm going to run, mate. I just wear my mask. Just wear my mask when I run. So, woo woo, hype train. Anyway, it's an exciting day today because this is the last stream before this goes out to someone new. G'day, Frankie. That's exciting, mate. I'm glad you'll be doing some painting along with me. I feel like Bob Ross. Foxalotl on fire with the bits. I invite you to grab out your oil paints and your canvas and paint along with me. I believe, every day's a good day when you paint. Jim, how are you, mate? Boo, boo, boo. Forksart, hello. It's Party Monday, that's why we're wearing the tie. If you're not familiar with Party Monday, it's just Monday. But we just dress it up a bit of class, a little bit of something special. And we paint toy soldiers. Yes. And party shirts. Oh, look, I'm feeling... Porgy boy, g'day! I'm feeling significantly better than I was yesterday morning. That is a fact. That is an absolute concrete fact. So... It was fucking rough the other day, eh? Oh, I don't normally drink to excess. I'm a bit old for that behaviour. But these are just... Oh, thanks, Frankie. Awesome. No, this is a proper tie. Proper tie. I can tie a tie. I can do a full Windsor. Oh, mate. Lockdown. It's just opportunity to paint more soldiers, mate. Perfect. Perfect time. In fact, I feel like we should be celebrating lockdown. All right, your housemate, Mini MF's housemate, Big Deno, would like to speak to you directly right now, housemate. There are many times in this life when you will feel down and out, like you can't achieve success in life. Today is not one of those days. Today you will succeed, you will deliver on your last uni essay. It will be the best essay you've ever written, and you are an absolute star in my books. Get it done. Just chop it up, get amongst it, finish it off, and then it's straight into party time. Join us with the party tie. It's inspirational stuff, isn't it? Wow. Yes, hey Match Fixer. Yes, Forks, I was indeed not feeling all that well. I'm glad there's a tear in your eye. Maybe harden up a bit. Stratty, what's going on? Oh, I do need to update the channel. Flowers, March 29th. And is there a section for inspirational quotes? Singing. Yes. Inspiration. Surely there's no one for inspiration. Well, There should be. I agree. All right. So today we're going to just pull these little arms off, and we're going to continue doing a little bit on this. Look, motivation is my middle name, alongside danger, mad dog, and hardcore, and attractive. Oh, what are we singing, awesome guy? Haven't seen you for a while, mate. Savage Garden. This is a Savage Garden moment, actually, because you've savagely made me sung when I haven't even gotten into Party Monday and full Party Monday mode yet. Let me get a little bit more set up with my paint, all right? And just so I can be painting while I'm singing, because nobody wants to actually hear me sing. Savage Garden. Fucking hell. Why do you do this to me? I tell you what. Dads will be happy. Hey, Strady, look what I got next up to paint, pal. Check this out. It's the Underworld's Wood Elves. How mad are they? This little war dancer dude. Fucking awesome. Undercoated them yesterday. Little dude tootling on his horn. What do they want to hear? Propeller. I don't know. Oh, don't forget there's a hype train on, friends. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, Savage Garden. Are they? Yeah, I know that song. Oh. You're killing me. All right, I'm nearly ready to go. I'm just thinking a little bit more about what I want to paint today. Flowers. What was I going to do? Flowers. I was going to do this. I was going to do this. Boo, boo, boo. Where is that colour? Where are you, Orchid Light? Why is it whenever I'm looking for a colour, it's always Orchid Light? Why can I never find that fucker? Usually because it's like right in front of my face, like I've left it out from the last time. There you are. I see you now. Hype train! Jan. G'day, mate. Hey, Jan. Don't make it bad. Join our hype train and make it better. Remember, the Jan is my favorite guy. Boo, boo, boo. All right. G'day, Faz. G'day, Kung Fu. All right, we're doing a bit of Savage Garden. I knew I loved you before I met you. I think I dreamed you into life. I knew I loved you before I met you. I have been waiting all my life. Ooh, ooh. That's all you get. I'm done. I'm done with singing until the next person makes me sing. You went to see Savage Garden. Draxy! Wow, everyone's pumping in tonight. G'day, friends. The Party Monday's a success, isn't it? People just fire up for Party Monday. I love that. I love that, friends. Alright, I haven't even put a paint the brush. I feel like Flick. I haven't even started painting yet. Now we're going for a little bit of a Silver Fox look today. Silver Fox. Alright, we've started painting. Oh, Stevie, you must have nothing to do with your life. Don't you have children to watch? Don't you have my goddaughter to look after or something, mate? Come on now. Sort your stuff out. Oh. Oh, look, everyone at home, Zyren, everyone at home is in the full party Monday mode as well. So no pants is almost mandatory. I don't want to say what I'm wearing right now, but there's a distinct possibility that I could be wearing no pants. Yeah, I can give you a doggo update. He had a great day today. Found out his mum's on lockdown for the next 5 days, so he's absolutely chuffed. He's having a great time. Let's see. There is can I? Oh, he's a funny little dude. I like him so much. Here is him just hanging out in his house. We bought him a little house to sleep in, which he never uses, but every now and then he'll hang out in his house. So that one's good. I wonder if I think we tried to do a video and it didn't work, but this is. Can I do a video? I think I can I'll just download the video, upload to my drive. That's right, that worked last time. Oh, he's a champion. Oh, he's so cute. He's the cutest dude. He's a funny little dude. He had 2 sisters and 3 brothers, I think. Yeah, he was a popular little guy. He's got so much personality too. Like, he's always just prancing around and having the best time. Psych 93. G'day. Alright, here's a little video of him. I think my girlfriend's asking him if he's a chicken nugget. She likes calling him a chicken nugget, so... how did I do this? I forget how I did this last time. Get link. Let's see if this works. It doesn't. Very well. Let's try it in a different way. Okay.
Hey Hugo.
Oh yes, we did it.
Are you sure?
Hang on. How did I rotate him?
Hey Hugo, are you a chicken nugget?
Little guy.
Are you sure?
Oh.
He's a chicken nugget.
I forget how to rotate
Hey
him.
Hugo, are you a chicken nugget? Are you sure? He's a chicken nugget. Oh, okay.
I forget how to rotate it. Properties. Why is this so difficult, Deno? Why are you making this look so hard? Anyway, there you go. That was the little dude. Thank you, Nightbot. Good job. No, Drax, mice plague's nothing to do with me, mate. I have no issues with mice plague. And it's weird, actually. It's weird because you're like the 11th person to ask that question. I feel like it's a bigger deal than I'm aware of, or it's a bigger deal overseas than it is for most of us. Is the webcam off sync? I don't know. If it is, I'm very sorry. Yeah, if you want to follow the chicken nugget, he's Hugo_the_HPB on Instagram. And he's a little celebrity on there. People love him. So what I established with this... there he is. The little guy. Little dude. Little boy. He's so great. Don't get me started talking about him. I'll never stop talking about him. G'day, chum dabs. The purple on the arms. Yeah, Party Monday, mate. I hope you're wearing your party outfit. If you're not, you're letting everyone else in the chat down. Yeah, the purple's significantly better. Share it up, Topulus. Share it up. Part of the problem with the red was it was, instead of working with the green like I was hoping it would, it was fighting for attention with the green, and that just made everything a little bit harder. It was indeed comfy, yes. Oh, g'day, Rob. Thanks, mate. Boy, if people weren't on yesterday's stream, right? It was a morning stream. Just go and watch the first 20 minutes of the stream on YouTube or whatever. I was so rough. I have no idea how I managed to get on there and paint. It was rough. Rough as. I blame the chat for egging me on the night before, actually. Looking at you specifically, Nick Jaguar. I was on the Terps. I was on the Terps in a big way. Well, actually, not really that big a way. But at my age, with my drinking condition, that was a lot. I know, look, Randall, I wasn't really peer pressured, mate. I was in a good mood. It was Saturday night, I was painting, I was just having a good time. I was like, you know what? I felt like Ian Holm in The Hobbit. I was like, why shouldn't I have it? Another beer, why not? It's mine. My beer. Yeah, and it ended in tragedy. Oh well. My good friend Mr. Colwell and I had a great chat today about his latest Watergate and stuff. Looks like he's going to come up to Queensland. I'm very excited to hang out with him. Well, it probably won't be now, but yeah, 5 beers tonight. I've got a meeting to host at 7:30, chump. I shan't be doing that. Oh, that, like, I used to be not a massive drinker. Well, I was a pretty heavy drinker in my younger days, but in the last 10 years I haven't really been drinking that much. But I tell you what, the last 12, 18 months, with the pressures of work and everything, I haven't linked in that chat yet, but I did tell him about it, so he'll go around and watch it if he wants. But yeah, the last 12, 18 months has just been so rough. I've just been getting into the beers, enjoying them. But yeah, I have 3 beers on a Friday night and I'll wake up Saturday morning and I'm just like, oh. Oh. I love Dave. He's just a magnificent painter, and even, I don't know, none of you have probably met him, maybe a couple of you have, but he's the sweetest guy too. Like, he just, very humble, very, very kind, always willing to help people, and, you know, he's a really lovely person. So I always feel bad when I'm ripping him to bits, but I did rip him to bits on his latest Instagram post. I was like, hey man, this water base looks like he's flying along in a river of piss. Oh, he doesn't like how much social media attention he gets. He really doesn't like it. He's a very private dude and stuff, but I said, send it my way, mate, I'll look after it for you. I don't really have a bad word to say about him, unless it comes to his painting, and then I genuinely think he's got heaps of room to improve, as do we all. So I'm always willing to share with him my thoughts. G'day Hicksy666, I'm doing glorious. It's Party Monday. Join me in a beer, in a party outfit, and have a great time with us tonight. I do feel like Bob Ross today. Isn't that great? He actually posted another picture of an elf he painted that he's been working on sort of alongside. It's pretty good. I think it's some of the best steel he's ever done. So, good for him. Let's just add a little bit of this. I feel like I like these flowers a lot more now already. Yep, Colwell's elf indeed. It's quite nice. Some of the, as I said, some of the best steel he's done, and it's one of his biggest weaknesses, I think. Steel. He crushes gold, but steel for some reason you can't seem to get it right. So yeah, it's cool to see him do something that he's really proud of ultimately, and that's improving. Broadside, I am in lockdown. I have the capacity to work from home. If I need to. It's suboptimal, but I do have some essential work to do tomorrow, which I'll do. And then I actually just said to my boss, do you want me to take some leave rather than working from home suboptimally? And so I'll be taking a couple of days off at the end of the week, giving me a cheeky little 7-day holiday, which I don't mind at all. Yeah. Look, I think if you can, it's for the best. I've got one or two things that I just have to get done tomorrow morning that involve me leaving my home, but yeah. My girlfriend's working from home, which she's excited about because she gets to spend the day with little dickhead. No, it's definitely fine, mate. Get a beer in your hand. It's 10 o'clock there, but it's 7 p.m. here, mate. So get amongst it. Good one, Porgy. Feel free to post some links in the chat, mate. Everyone would love to see them. So I just want to turn this skull a little bit away from green and a little more into blue. Oh no, steel I think's the hardest. A lot of people do steel really badly though. That's part of the problem. And I mean, I've said to Colwell before, his stuff just looks like grey. It doesn't look like gold to me. Oh, sorry, steel to me. It looks grey. But he's certainly picked up a few improvements in the last couple of pieces. So I'll take full credit for that. Colwell's improvement is a direct result of my feedback. You're welcome. Good suggestion. All right, we're gonna try. You know, I'm in an airbrush mood. Let's do some really tight airbrushing. Good one, Rob. Make sure you're wearing your party gear though. It's only acceptable if you've got a party outfit on. Did I see Paul join before and I didn't sing his song? Did I see that? Am I wrong? Am I getting mixed up with my streams? Well, just in case he is here, hey Paul, hey Paul. And if he's not, well, we get to sing it again. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, airbrush time. Boom, shakalaka. Yes, so found out about the lockdown today, this morning in Brisbane. It's not sort of super impactful for me. Like I'm just lucky. Porgy boy, just if you've uploaded the picture somewhere on the internet, you'll just need to copy that image. If you haven't uploaded it to the internet somewhere, that will be difficult. If it's on your phone, that's probably not going to work all that well. Oof, that's rough. Yeah, I mean, it's never a good time, right? The lockdown's never a good time. Let's try a little bit of red in this as well. Yeah, a bit of green, why not? But it's just been really good for me and my hobby as well. All right. I have literally just got some blue. Yeah, Rob, we're so lucky here. Like we've had a couple of like fuck ups, but overall, like our government has handled this situation really, really well. And we are. So this lockdown that's happening in Brisbane, right? It's happening as a result of 7 cases of COVID. Like, there's 7 cases of COVID in Brisbane, and they're like, we can't risk it, let's lock the fucking place down. So, it's it's been aggressive, it's been targeted, it's been some people who think it's been awful, but we'll never please everyone. So, 7, yeah. But we've had pretty much full freedom to do whatever we've wanted for the last 7 months in Brisbane, barring one 3-day lockdown. So, yeah, I don't begrudge our government to continue doing what they're doing. It's working very well from my perspective. But yeah, I as I said, I feel for people who aren't able to deal with it as well as I am. You know, for me, it's just cool. Instead of going out for a run and then coming home and painting all day, I'll go out for a run in a mask and then go home and paint all day. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, so I sort of figured I'd try and steer it away from green a bit. Like, the green just wasn't working as well as I would have liked on the rest of the model. I like the green in this little area down here, but not so much on the rest of the model. So we'll just yeah, we'll see what else happens. But at the moment, we're going to lean a little bit more towards blue. Good one, Porgy. Let me have a look, mate. Never be afraid of using your fingers on a model, right? Like I see people like, oh, you can't touch your model with your fingers or something. Like, there's no rules in painting toy soldiers. The rules are do whatever you can do to achieve said results, and if that means, you know, smearing stuff with your fingers so that you don't get bits on other areas or whatever, just do it. There's some guys who've actually like painted a model, started painting their models by literally finger painting, like getting their paint on their palette and then doing finger painting like they were kids. Well, obviously you'd wash your hands before you do it, but don't be afraid, son. Yeah, Raymond did it, and Joshua Lai did it as well. Nice one. Ultramarines. What are those guys called? Jump pack assault marines. Plasma pistol there, chainsword. Very good. Very good, champion. Porgy boy, one of your best. Good on you for getting out there and having a paint, Porgy boy. It's the best thing you can do. Alrighty. Yeah, I really like the Chaos Black contrast paint. Black's such a hard colour to paint, right? But it lets you make something that looks convincing as black without really having to do anything super special. You just over highlight, over contrast, and then use the contrast paint to kick it down, and everything just comes together a bit more, which is neato. Let's do some eyes. I think we'll do yellow eyes. This is an Inktense colour, Inktense yellow. Ah, thanks. Everyone, Brush Warrior's here. Brush Warrior, very famous Instagrammer. Let's just do a quick shout out for him. Go follow him on Instagram. He's a great dude. He used to live in Melbourne. And just to answer, I think he's doing that to rile me up. Just to answer your question, I'm not talented, you peanut. Fucking hard work. Someone asked a question that I was going to answer. What was it? It was how to paint convincing black. Over highlight, use contrast paint. That's how I do it. That's how I've done it here. Oh, g'day, Reich Noob. Go follow Marwan on Instagram. Doing some cool stuff. Hey, thanks Mojo Hamster. You've timed it well, mate. You're a very good chance of getting a model coming your way, because the draw is on Wednesday. like I've painted this fucking face like 800 times, eh? Rumble! Welcome. Oh, deceptively hard to paint. Dobulus. Yeah, and it's not like I'm sitting here not enjoying the paint job, so it's fine. This particular model has been a really good example of how I try to be quite fluid in my approach. And if I don't like something, I can just change it and fix it, which is a fun little way of painting and experiencing it. Alright, I don't know what colour to do the eyes though. I think we'll do them glowing green. That feels like the most logical thing to do at this juncture. Ultra zoom. Ultra zoom. So it's been a crazy couple of days for me, friends. I bought some board games ready for Tuesday night's board gaming session to try and continue my journey to playing the top 30 games on BGG. So I had Concordia and a Feast for Odin rock up, which is very exciting. And then the lockdown happens and I'm not even allowed to play the fucking things. But Feast for Odin's 1 to 4, so I might give it a crack by myself. See how that goes, since I've got 6 days off coming up. Yeah, I've never played it. So we're pretty aggressive gamers actually. I'm going to try and do this while it's on the ground, so you can all see it perfectly. Slightly less than perfect. Yeah, we were pretty serious group on a Tuesday night. We played some heavy games. So there he is, Tobes. None of us are competitive, you're right. Where's Wedgie when you need it? We're fine. We see each other enough. We can miss a game. We can miss a games night 1 week. Toes misses a games night when it rains, so hasn't been in 4 months. He does feel a bit like the King of the Dead from Lord of the Rings, doesn't he? Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to do this. Oh, I do it, mate. I want to spend my painting time painting stuff I'm excited about painting. And the unfortunate reality of board games models is very rarely are they... Oh, awesome, Frankie. Awesome, yeah. Tobes has been trying to get me to paint his Marvel United, the little chibi marbles. So we may end up doing some of them on stream. Yeah, I don't mind painting anything really. But I want to paint stuff I'm excited about, and sometimes that's board games models and sometimes it's not. So when it's not, that's cool, and when it is, cool. So yeah, I've got Blood Rage over there to be painted soon, when I feel like it. And I've got Ankh coming soon. So my Rising Sun's almost finished. I think I've got about 6 models left. So I'm definitely going to do a Rising Sun model on stream. Yeah, that's what gets to me when you've got really incredible details and incredible models like the stuff I normally paint. You go to a board game model, it's just fucking depressing sometimes. Awesome Kung Fu, yeah, I'd like to finish it off. Yeah, I'd like to finish it off. I will. Get around to it one day. Nice one, Deno. You fucking idiot. Boop. I believe every day. Yeah, I'm excited about the Fire Giant. That's going to be mad as. Every day you continue to paint. I believe. I'll do a couple of them, Tobes. I'd like to paint some of them. I've only painted the chibis from Arcadia Quest, and I'd love to paint chibi versions of Marvel. That'd be mad. So we'll do some. Maybe I'll teach you how to do them on stream, and then you can learn paint the rest of them yourself. They are good fun. Done a few chibi commissions. I painted all of our Arcadia Quest models that we were playing with in Daz's. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. So, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I'm up to date. I won't spoil it for anyone that isn't up to date, but I really like it. It feels a little bit more like watching a Marvel movie that's been broken down into 6 parts so far. Which I'm liking. Yeah, One Division got really good towards the end, but the dynamic between Bucky and Sam is just from the get-go has just been on point. Thanks, Nightbot. Thanks for remembering to tell everyone about that, buddy. Isn't Nightbot a champion, eh? That's right, Nightbucks fucked you up. I like that. Yeah, not sure where they're going to take it from here. All I know is I'm enjoying it a lot. Anthony Mackie, I wasn't as big a fan of him in the first Captain America movie that he appeared in. I was like, I didn't feel like he held his own, but what I've heard of his performance in season 2 of Altered Carbon is he's really awesome, and he's grown on me a lot. Even in those 2 episodes, I really enjoyed him. Ooh. I watched season 1 and thought it was fucking brilliant. I almost didn't want to watch season 2 because season 1 was such a good self-contained story. Hey Paul, hey Paul. It's almost like Heroes season 1. I don't know if you've ever watched Heroes season 1. It was unreal television, like absolutely awesome. And then because of the success of the show, obviously they made another season, 3 seasons actually. But the first season really just captured something special, something unique, and it was a self-contained story. And so I feel like Altered Carbon, it's kind of like had that vibe for me where it's like, well, this story is really great, and I don't know that I want to ruin this story by watching a second season that may not hit the same notes. Heroes season 2 really burnt me, because it was bad. But it happened. They wrote it in the middle of the writer's strike. It was a long time ago now, but they wrote it in the middle of the writer's strike, and it was supposed to be 23, 24 episodes like the previous season, and it ended up being like 11 or 12 or something. They had to compress all these storylines. Yeah. That's another component of it too. I haven't watched Raised by Wolves, no. Wedgie watched it and was telling us that it was really cool. So at some point I hope I'll get around to it. Ridley Scott, wasn't it? The one about androids and shit raising humans on a planet somewhere. Alright? Man, I can't help it if I'm passionate about things, Dads. I'm passionate. I just love life, mate. We can't all be miserable fucks like you. Yeah, so I did watch True Blood, and the books she ended up focusing more on Alcide Herbo and some other dudes, but yeah. I was just saying before, we really like playing some complex, heavy games, and Tobe said we don't have that many competitive players though. So I started playing Gloomhaven on the PC. I think I've talked about this on stream before. I don't really play board games. I don't really play computer games, right? Unless they're board game ports. Which is a bizarre thing to do, I guess. But yes, I've been playing the Gloomhaven port on the PC. It's really good. Really cool. I'm excited to play it online. I'm going to try some online games with my mate Whaley tomorrow. What do you mean? I've already got Big Dino players, mate. Played some Spirit Island on it the other day. Check this out. I'll even flip over to it now. You can see it. Ready? Ready? Big Dino plays. What's up? How do you like that? Boom!
Hugo, are you a chicken nugget?
Hugo's back.
Are you sure? He's a chicken nugget.
Little man.
Okay.
He's a
Doing
chicken
it
nugget.
before.
He's not a chicken nugget anymore. Little baby. Alright, yeah, I think I like that face a lot. Cool. Cool. The Nugman cometh. Oh, Dazza. I'll miss you tomorrow night, mate. Come play Gloomhaven if you want. Come play Gloomhaven with me and Whaley. Done. Should I stream? Should I stream me playing Gloomhaven? That'd be cool. It's okay to be gay, let's escape with the boys in a gay way. What was that? Where was that song from? Someone sent me the link for that song and I have no idea. I have no idea where it's from. Australia, where's it from, mate? I may stream Gloomhaven. Don't know. I'll decide how I'm feeling tomorrow night. I don't want to upset all the people that get on my stream and are like, oh my god, it's Big Deno, I can't wait to see him paint some fucking magic. And then there's me just fucking guys up with my little mind thief. Yeah, Manly. When Manly lost on the weekend and I sent Randall a message about it straight away, and I went and watched replays of the game where they lost even though I'd literally just watched the game. It was great. Oh, Jose Da Vinci. Let's do a shout out for Jose right now, friends. Jose! Boom. Now this guy can paint like an absolute demon. Go follow him if you are not already following him. He is an absolute jet. Get on there for his Instagram. He does YouTubes. He's a star. And he's a good-looking rooster too. He is a good-looking rooster. Oh. He is an absolute specimen. But in all seriousness, definitely follow him because he puts me to shame. Mate, I was blessed with charisma, intelligence, wit. I did not get the good looks. So I have to make do by wearing really bad shirts, singing really badly, and hopefully being very entertaining, so people don't notice my rough head. I'm just genuinely Reginald's here, Mr. I'm not competitive. You legends. So I just wanted to paint these flowers before I glue this dude together, because these little hand flowers are going to be tricky to paint. So I'll just do some bits and bobs. Reginald. I'll miss you tomorrow night, mate. I will miss you. Sure, I knew how to do. Yes.
Hey Hugo, are you a chicken nugget? Are you sure? He's a chicken nugget.
Hang on.
Oh,
I
okay.
figured out how to do it. I remembered how to do it. Yeah! Go, little boy!
Here you go. Are you a chicken nugget? Are you sure?
Look
Are you
at
a chicken
his
nugget?
head!
Oh, okay. Do it.
Oh, he's a little dude. Look at him. He's so good. He's so good. Alright, I'm gonna grab, there he is. There's the little dude. Get on there, get on his Instagram. Friends of the show. I'm just gonna grab another beer, my beer's run out. Party Monday. Let's celebrate being alive, friends. Correct. There's no pressure on Party Monday. We just do it for funsies. We're just having a good time. Alright friends, I'm not often in the habit of bagging out products, but this is an awful brush. Do not buy one of these. G'day Frog Jim, that is an awful brush. Yeah, red grass. Awful. Yeah, it is. Yeah, red grass. They're the guys who do the wet palette, everlasting wet palette, which I also am not the world's biggest fan of. It's fine, but yeah. Ah, good news, Frog Jim. Yeah, the palette. Look, my palette costs $11 Australian, which is about 12 cents anywhere else, and you just it's as good as the red grass one in my experience. I used the red grass one when I was over at Monty, had a really good go of it, and yeah, it was no different. So. I just like to try different products, especially when I'm on the hunt for a new brush, and I thought I'd try that out, but that is a miss. These, on the other hand, are very, very good. These are excellent. Raphael 8404s. I've replaced my Winsor & Newtons with a lot of these, so that's pleasing that I was able to find a product that was as good. The bells, yeah, that's a cool video. I might actually link that video in the chat in a second because yeah, I talk a lot about Monty and the experience I had there and all that sort of stuff. It was awesome times. So yeah, oh mate, I love Winsor & Newton. I've been using Winsor & Newton for 20 years, but in the last 6 months I have not bought a good brush of theirs. I've got a graveyard of about 8 Winsor & Newton brushes that are all really bad. So I started looking around. I'd spent like, I don't know, $150 or something on brushes, and I hadn't got a single usable one. So they're not as good as Winsor & Newton at their best, but they're a far cry over the Winsor & Newtons now. So, yeah. Yeah, look, I'm not a person that goes out and recommends products willy-nilly. I have never recommended a product that I didn't 100% wholeheartedly believe in and use. But yeah, their wet palette is fine, but not worth the money they ask for it. Their brushes are dog shit. Broken toe brushes are good. I like them. Like them a lot. I had one shocker from them, but most of them have been really good. He gave me a free set of them actually when I went to Scale Model Challenge. That was neato. The very first art store that comes up on Google, chum dabs, you idiot. Rob, normally it takes me about 3 months to go through a brush, but that's painting every day for many hours, right? Yeah, Artist Opus, it's a no from me. Yep, about 3 parts thinner to 1 part varnish is normally what I use. The Redgrass War Machine, the Redgrass, it just split really badly. Maybe you'll get a good one. Mine was not. Alright. Hey Benny, what's going on? Alright, let's glue these arms on. I think we're done with fiddling around with the rest of the stuff, so we can just start doing the model as a whole and see how we look. Oh, Mojo. Always ask yourself, WWAD. And the answer is, I varnish quite a lot. In fact, I'm about to varnish right now. I use the AK Ultra Matte varnish. I find it very, very good. Post a pic, Benny. I liked where you were heading with them, the last update. Yeah, so most of the time I varnish my display pieces for 2 reasons, Mojo Hamster. One, because if I'm going to send them overseas, I like them to have just a little bit more protection during the travel. And good advice. You're welcome, Frog Jim. You are welcome. Seltak. That's your welcome in Danish. Let's get a bit of pink happening actually. I don't use pink enough, I don't think. Oh, Chum Dabs is doing some pink shit at the moment actually. Crazy guy. It is interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really unique bust. So this bust is from a Kickstarter. All right, let me post some links for friends. So Kickstarter, Sombras. Kickstarter. Boom. Here is... Ah, Mini MF's already all over it. Thanks, mate. And then my YouTube video... I can't believe we had another hype train tonight. That's fucking so cool. Hype train! Yeah, so I did a video when I went to Monty. Had a great time at Monty. And if you want to see what Monty's actually like, this is my video. Frog Jim, I've done a full show and tell of every model I own individually, but I can do a one big one where I bring them all out. We might do that. Maybe we'll do that Wednesday. Actually, we might see how we go on Wednesday night. We might just make it a big chinwag night and draw the winner of the bust. That could be fun. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think we'll have too much to go on this, if any, so... Vunit! Thank you for subscribing. Oh, Rob Kelly! You're a crazy dude. Thanks, mate. That's amazing. Sergeant Benton, he'll be wrapped. He's on here all the time. Fucking beautiful. Well, here's the bust in question anyway. This is what all of you people are able to potentially win on Wednesday night. Isn't that cool? Diluting the odds. Give Rob Kelly a pat on the back, friends. How good. Yeah, so that's going to be this time, 2 days from now. We're going to draw this model, the winner. And we're gonna do a giveaway probably most months. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Fucking Nightbot. Timed to perfection. I don't know why you think Nightbot's such a stink guy, Chum Dad. Sort of legend. Yeah, so this is going out 2 days from now. Actually, I haven't really figured that out. I can pull a subscriber list out, right? And then we can just go and do a random number draw. I reckon we'll do that. Revless, keep practicing, mate. It's the only way to get better. Good luck to everyone indeed. I'm excited for the draw. Should be a lot of fun. I'm gonna redraw if we get a couple of people that are in the chat that I know very well. I very much want the model to go to someone who I don't see every week. That would be good. And yep, there will be no charges for shipping or anything like that. I'm just going to send you the fucking model. Yes. I do have some good photos of that model, yes. No, I'm just going to do the draw, and if you win, I'll send you a whisper or a PM wherever you are. Don't have to be online. Oh yeah, I think you showed us this one before, Revless. I really like that one. Awesome details, man. Or woman. I don't know how you do that. I can barely make a leg look like a fucking leg. And you're doing that sort of shit. Ah, yeah, the female orc. Mad. It's good stuff. It's good stuff to be able to sculpt. I'd like to be better at it. I'll keep practicing. Ah, very good. Where are you, Benny? Let's have a look. Let's pop this one on stream because I'm a big fan of Benny's work. How he's been going. So yeah, Benny's only been painting pretty seriously for 40 years or something, so... No, he only started in the last 12 months. Alright, well, let's have a look at this model. A lot of things to like, Benny. A lot of things to like here. The colour, the shift from green into orange is really great. Love that a lot. I think you probably could have done a little bit more to really like focus in on that face in terms of the values difference between celery, in the value between the face and the other areas. I think you catch it a fair bit in this angle. You can see it is a little bit more, but I reckon you could have maybe done just a smidge more, probably using saturation more so than value to try and create some shifts. I love the colour palette. The pigeon things are shit house, so do better on them. And I think probably the leaves, and this is getting into some pretty minute criticism now, mate. So don't think you haven't done an awesome job. It's Party Monday, celery. But I don't think there's enough definition in the leaves. So if you have a real close look at the leaves here, oh, I didn't mean to like that, but congratulations, you just got a free like from me. Some of these leaves, particularly on that leg there, they're just getting lost in each other. And I think you could have maybe just, used some dark lines to just really create a bit more separation between them each, and so on. The eyes aren't your best either. When you look up close, they're just a little uneven in terms of the pupils, in terms of where the light is hitting in the pupils, in terms of the size of the pupils versus the iris, etc. But yeah, mate, that's definitely probably the best piece you've done so far, I think. So really well done, mate. Really well done. I reckon we might need to add a bit more blue to the arms. What do you think about that? Yeah, I think we need to add more blue to the arms. It'd be too pink. Alright, airbrush time. Let's see if we can be absolute mad dogs here. And use the airbrush to just airbrush the hands. Mad dogging. Whew. Frankie, you never compare yourself to others, mate. Always compare to yourself. The goal is never to beat others, it's always to just beat yourself. And I do that regularly. But no, it's about continuous improvement. If you get better every piece, you're winning. You're winning at life. It's taken me a long time to get to where I am now. A lot of practice, and I hope that I inspire people to just keep getting better, keep challenging themselves. Pisses me off when people talk about, hey man, you're so talented. It's not talent. I have no talent. Just work really hard to try and get better. So if I can do it, anyone can. Except for Chum Dams. That guy's fucked. Well, that is a fair statement, Revless. If there is something I'm talented in, it's working hard and hitting models on the table. Oh mate, this sort of painting is the most fun, and I've explained it before. I'm happy to do so again because that's what you all pay to come and listen to. Big Dano just voice his opinion. When you paint models that are for something else, there's always an ulterior motive. You're always doing it for something. When you pick up a model like this, like a display piece, there is no ulterior motive. You're painting it to paint it. There's nothing but the experience. And so all of a sudden you're enjoying the experience of painting instead of for a result. This is your world. You're the creator. Find freedom in your canvas. But seriously, it's the best fun. I believe every day's a good day when you paint. I believe it'll bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart. Let's paint a happy little cloud. Let's paint some happy little trees. There are no limits here. You start out by believing here. This is your world. You're the creator. Yeah, I find it really hard painting smaller scale models. I still enjoy it. Like, I still enjoy painting smaller stuff. And there's times when I just want to paint a board game model, and I do that. And you just got to find some enjoyment in what you're doing. WWAD, friends. It is really fun, yeah. It's just enjoyable. My chat's going off tonight, or not my chat, my group chat. They all want to play Gloomhaven. Because I posted a pic of it in the chat today. It looks fucking mad. Maybe I'll play some Gloomhaven tonight after I finish painting. Benny, I got into an argument the other day with a dude on... It was like 12 months ago. With a dude on Heavier Metal or something. It's just like the video game, mate, or just like the computer game. It's just like the board game. So there's an AI in the board game that you learn all the stuff for. So yeah, Benny, I was having an argument online. I don't get involved in arguments much online, right? But every now and then I fucking can't help myself because I'm like, this guy's been a fuckwit and he needs to be called out. So this dude on the thing asked the question. He's like, hey mate, can I use varnish on my models? Because I really want to varnish my models to protect them and stuff. And this dude came on and he said, no professional painter uses a matte varnish. It just doesn't happen. So do not use a matte varnish. No professional painter uses matte varnish. And I came on there, I read that, I was just like, man, like when you're going to give advice, particularly to people that are new, you just be like a little bit more open-ended. In my experience, I don't use matte varnish. Simple, perfect. I said, are you sure about that? Are you sure that no professional painter uses matte varnish? Are you confident with that statement? And he's like, this is how he responded. He's like, look mate, Alfonso Geraldez stayed at my house. Mic drop. That was his answer. Because Alfonso had stayed at his house. that was a good enough reason to say no competitive painters use matte varnish. And I just said, yeah, you got it mate, you got it pal. So that is probably the weirdest flex I've ever heard in my life, champion. So good for you mate, good for you. And that was it, that was the end of the conversation. So I think he dropped in there that I also made the online voting at Calamity or Not at Crystal Brush. So yeah, I think I know what I'm talking about. And I said, cool mate, cool my guy. So Colwell uses matte varnish, I use matte varnish, everyone uses matte varnish. Lots of people use the matte varnish. Sergio uses the matte varnish. The thing is, you've got to understand what it's going to do, and you've got to know when to apply it or when not to apply it. Fine, that's all. That's all you need to know. But yeah, this dude. So that interaction was great, and I remember I just got off there. I was like, oh, I can't cop some people, eh? I just. It's lucky that I've gotten older. Because when I was younger, I just used to fire up at that shit. Now he does, mate. He does use it, but he doesn't use it like as often as I do. He'll only use it after he does some airbrushing or after he does a few bits and pieces. He does like to have a really matte finish, but yeah. I think when Vince asked him that question, he was more responding to at the end of his process. So I was just, hey, Andrew Kostakos. G'day, mate. So that whole interaction just cracked me up. I was like, Alfonso Geraldez stayed at my house. So everyone's saying WWAD is basically saying, what would Alfonso do? Because that guy will tell us what Alfonso was going to do. Which is glorious stuff. Indeed, he would stay at his house. Look it up. Good on the guy for getting in there to try to help someone, right? Good on the guy. I appreciate people that are willing to give up their time to try and help others be better. I don't appreciate it when they give bad advice. And I also don't appreciate it when they're arrogant fuckwits. I am an arrogant fuckwit. So I know one when I see one. Isn't it just like... Isn't it just the weirdest fucking flex, eh? Just like... Of all the things to be name dropping about. I use varnishes all the time. All the time. I think they're amazing. It's just, you just got to know what they're doing. That's all. And I've explained it before, I'll explain it again. So like a matte varnish, what it's doing is it's removing some of the light, the way the light reflects off the model, and often it will make your colours look less saturated. It will make your colours feel less vibrant, because you are losing the intensity of the colours, and that's why a lot of painters don't use them, because of that reason. But yeah, Sergio uses inks when he does some late airbrushing stages to add saturation and intensity back into some of the areas, which is super cool. You just got to know what you're doing. You just got to control it. Yeah. As I've said many times before, this hobby does not always attract the cream of the crop in terms of socially skilled human beings. So sometimes we have interactions that aren't as good as we would like. But we always have a choice, friends. We always have a choice to be better. That is what I use for wet eye effects, etc. We choose to be better than nuffies doing a bad job introducing people into our hobby. Open, constructive, positive. Don't let the guys like that damage our experience or the experience of other new people. That's what I choose to do anyway. Thank you, Andrew Kostakis. You are right, you are right. I found that to be the case in many endeavours in life, mate. I was quite good at Little Toy Soldier games for a while there, and what I found was everyone that was playing at the very upper echelons of the game was just a gentleman and a scholar. Lovely people. Really enjoyed hanging out with them. Still friends to this day with many of them. The people that wanted to be in that upper echelon, dickheads. Just trying too hard to be one of the cool guys. I think we all make mistakes, friends. I made plenty of mistakes in my life, including being one of those dickheads that wanted to be in the upper echelon. So that's why one of the reasons why I like to give people opportunities to be better. Oh, celery. Are you the luckiest guy or what?
Hey Hugo, are you a chicken nugget?
at his head.
Sure.
Look at
He's a
his
chicken
head.
nugget. Oh, okay. We were doing it just before.
Hugo the chicken nugget. That's what we're calling him now, mate. What a guy. No, he's doing really well. The only things there's a couple of dogs that live in the complex that he lives in that he doesn't like, because he's a part Chihuahua, right? So he's got a bit of anger in him. Yeah, that's awesome, chummed out. He's not actually mini foxy, believe it or not. He's a Chihuahua cross Jack Russell cross Staffy cross XYZ. He's a little scrapper. But yeah, there's a couple of dogs, whenever he sees them, he just loses his shit at it. Most of the dogs he loves, he just like wants to be best friends with them, but there's just like two that he hates. It's really weird. Who knows what goes through his little doggo brain. Rob, I have painted a little bit of terrain, but mate, most of it is on stuff that like this. Celery, time to move to Australia, mate. Imagine having your dog stolen from you. I would fight a motherfucker. Celery lives in South Africa. Do it, mate. It's time. It's time! Yeah, so Rob, I most of the stuff I paint is for this sort of stuff, but I've done some big dioramas that have been a lot of terrain, and I've got a very big diorama coming up soon that will be a lot of terrain building. For everyone that hasn't been following along, I'm doing a very big diorama on stream starting probably in a few weeks when the models arrive, because they have been shipped. These are great hands, by the way, friends. Like really cool hands to paint. Would recommend. Yeah, I do have that mini MF. Let me grab it up for you, just in case anyone hasn't seen it. Let's show it off. Stand by. Oh, Chum Dabs, what a little boy. He does look like mini Foxy Hugo, doesn't he? Corgis, legends. Alright, yeah, let me upload my Alright, so this is my, hang on, pause. I figured out how to do this now. Transform, rotate 90 degrees clockwise, outstanding. Alright, so this is my diorama that I'm going to be working on. On stream. Kind of on stream. I won't be doing the terrain building on stream. It's much too big. Much too awkward. Might do a little bit, maybe a little bit. So yeah, so each of these little, it's on a big 400mm circle. I bought a thing that spins around because it's for the Knights of the Round Table. So good. And g'day Gore. And there's little scenes. Yeah, of course. I'll take some photos and put it on my Twitter and stuff. There's lots of little scenes in there for using each of the models. So there's a scene under the crypt. Yep, it is indeed. There's a scene under the crypt, in a crypt which is going to be under the mountain. So I'm going to cut in a little crypt scene in the mountain and then make it look like there's a little tunnel going backwards. So it looks like there's some, the story continues. And that'll be one angle of the table, a pie. And then the next scene across is going to be like Lancelot and Guinevere on top of the mountain. And the next scene across will be like Galahad riding out from a castle with Sir Kay watching over him, and then there'll be Merlin and Morgana fighting off in a forest and that sort of stuff. So yeah, it should be fun. I think it'll go okay. But it's an aggressive project. Very aggressive project. It's big. It's the biggest thing I've done by a long way, and I've done some big stuff. But as my friend and mentor Theodore Roosevelt said, it's better to give it a crack rather than rest with those cold and timid souls who never knew victory nor defeat. G'day, Brian. How are you, friend? Nah. My girlfriend and I were chatting about it today, actually, with the lockdown in Brisbane. Like, we were sort of contemplating Monty this year, holiday this year, maybe, but yeah, it's not worth it. Like, it's far too risky. So yeah, we won't be doing any travelling for probably the next 2 years. Which is a bummer. Absolutely, celery, pop it up. I will look, mate. I will look. I promise. Stand by. Super cool. How long have you been working on this one for, mate? I have 2 pieces of feedback if you would like them. I don't think you've got enough saturation in the orange, like the face. It gets lost a little bit next to the armour. The highest value area looks like the sword or the chest plate, not the face. So I'm sort of drawn more to the sword than anything else. So I think maybe adding some more orange and some more vibrancy on the face might have helped that be a little bit more of a focal point. And then the second, I see you've got a little bit of green in the sword. I'm going to take credit for that down the bottom, which is awesome. So your reflections of your gold is where you're slightly off, I think. The gold on the moon is really good, the sun's really good at the top, but on the sword and on the hilts, it's not quite as good. The hair could probably also use just a couple more sparkly bits as well, but that's stuff to learn from the next time, because that is a super cool job, mate. Well done. Oh, Mark Maslin's the great man. How do we feel about this, friends? Looks pretty cool, eh? Sort of started to pull it together a bit in the last 20 minutes or so. Out of nowhere, really. Didn't know what was happening. Salad fingers, that's cool, yeah. I like rusty spoons. It is a bit like that. Salad fingers, yeah, crazy. The internet's such a wonderful place. Wonderful place. Another one is, look at my horse is amazing, give it a lick, it tastes just like raisins. Remember that one? Fuck me. Love that song. When you tug on its winky, ooh, that's dirty, do you think so? It's made sweet lemonade. Sweet lemonade, yeah, sweet lemonade. Charlie the Unicorn, that was a good one. Yes, mate, I've seen Burnt Face Man. Moopsy's asking me if I should buy Gloomhaven. Yes, you should. And let's play it tonight. Come play tonight on stream. Let's do it. Gloomhaven. I did. I did, Celery, yeah. We talked about it a couple of days ago. I fucking thought it was great. Really did. And I went into it expecting it to be a train wreck, and it was great. It just made me super jazzed to watch like more in that story, and I was very sad that we don't get to see more of that story. Yeah, it really was. Oh, Benny, don't forget I live in Brisbane, mate, so we've got a lockdown, so I've got quite a few days off, pal. Taking the next couple of days off, do some painting, have a great time. Yeah, so my plan, I hope they do. I hope they really do. Yeah, so my plan is at the moment, I've got this big unit to paint. So, and I put his base together the other day, so he's got a base now. So that's good. Cavill's so good though, like he's fucking awesome as Superman. And then I've got these guys, the little wood elves from Underworlds to paint. So I might do them next on stream actually. I might just do this dude off stream, finish him off. He'll probably be the next giveaway. Yeah, this dude will be next month's giveaway. Or, if people would prefer, this one. Because I sort of think, hey, Kego, what's going on? I sort of feel like it might be cooler just for you guys to get a model that I painted on stream so you can... Thank you, mate. Thanks, Andrew. That's awesome, buddy. Yeah, everyone go follow Andrew. What a champion. So it might be cooler if people want something that I've painted on stream so they can go back and watch the videos or something, as opposed to that which I just sort of did off stream. How cool is this model though? Of course, Faz. Look at this fucking dude. What a beast. But all these models are just epic. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at the dynamic nature of this model. That's just magnificent. These are from Warhammer Underworlds, Games Workshop's game. Look at this. This chick's... fucking flying through the air. It's mad. Hey, Rumfig! Raid! Yeah, it's mad. G'day, Romfig. Yeah, I love those poses so much. I love those models so much. Boo! That's all right. Thank you for the raid, mate. You're a champion. What have you been painting? You got a picture you can post in the chat for us to have a look at? Kung Fu, I did a couple of things to stop that. The first is I put putty in the bases so that they're a little bit more stable, and that'll stop them from breaking because you won't be knocking them around as much. And second of all, I'm not a fuckwit, right? I'm not going to break them, and if I do, I'll just pin them back together because I'm the man. Look at that. That's so cool. She's like jumping away. And you say Nightbot is a dog. I say you are the dog, Chum Dabs. You are the dog. So yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll just probably do this guy as the following month's giveaways as well. Like whatever. Why not? For anyone who's just joined from Romfig's stream, I am doing a giveaway on my model, this one. So the draw's happening 2 days from now. I do love green, yeah. Green's my favourite colour to paint. Chaotic Paradox, welcome. How well timed has Nightbot been tonight? Oh, that was Human EMF, sorry mate. I thought it was Nightbot coming in hot and hard. But no, it's not. Nah, not really. I mean, I just have to buy from overseas, mate. Like, because there's very few manufacturers. There's only one really, which is G'day, Smokeware. I do have an ugly work. Let me show you an ugly work. Hang on, I'll go get some ugly ones. Well, ugly's maybe not the right word. Ugly's maybe this is an ugly one. He's angry. He's not ugly. He's angry. But no, I've got some bad ones over here. Some work in progress ones that are pretty ordinary. Let me show you some works in progress. Oh, you're all fucking funny tonight, aren't you? Yeah, this guy's a work in progress. I love the model, but I can't seem to find a cool voice for him. So, he's just been sitting there and being a dude. So I don't know what I'm going to do with him. He's been sitting on my work in progress shelf for like 2 years. And I just don't know what to do. I kind of like this one. This one's actually not too bad, but I can't get the impetus to finish her off. She's so close. She's been sitting on the work in progress shelf for a while too. This is from Bold Miniatures. Really cool model. I did a really good job on the face, I think, but yeah, the colour scheme, the palette or something is not working for me, so she's just sitting up there unfinished. I did this chick for, thanks Mojo. I did this chick for a video on my YouTube channel, so she's actually, I cut together the face part. I did all the face on a video on my YouTube, and then I also filmed all the metal stuff. So, but I haven't cut together the metal video because I didn't finish the metal, and so I was like, yeah, I shan't be doing the metal video. But she's not finished. I'd like to finish her off, but no impetus to do so. Oop, just hit her on the thing there. This one's pretty bad. This one was a demonstration that I did. Yeah, the tortoise is pretty big. He's a big dude. This is a great model, actually super cool. Limbo Miniatures is just doing a re-release of the full model of this, which is unreal, by the way. Unreal. It's called Shaitans by Raul Garcia Latore. And I did this at CanCon just with all brushwork to try and demonstrate my process. But I actually had a really good idea the other night. Yeah, were you there? I was showing you, wasn't I, Jim? You and your mate. I had a really cool idea the other night about what I could do with this. I'm actually going to do it. I'm actually going to do. Oh, yeah, fuck, we could do it right now, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to make it look like his skin is. Make all this stuff the underneath skin, and then do black skin over the top and use airbrush masking fluid. This stuff, liquid mask, to make this stuff just be like in parts, irregular parts and stuff. So that could be pretty fun. I'll save that for another night, I think. Yeah. So he's just been sitting there. Yeah, cracked skin sort of thing. I haven't touched this dude since I did that. What was it? About 20 minutes, Jim, wasn't it? I did about 20 minutes of stuff when I was at CanCon. No airbrush, just all brush. So, great model. I would like to finish it one day. Chipping medium I probably wouldn't use, no. G'day, Smeggers. I don't like chipping medium on models. That's most of the stuff on my work in progress shelf that's painted. I've got 4 or 5 other models up there that are undercoated, ready to go, but those are the only ones that are dog shit. I did, Rob, yes. Good friend of mine, Andy Wardle, so I went and bought a couple of those. Due to ship in May, I believe. Correct. But I do think this guy is really cool. Came out pretty cool. Thanks, Mojo Hamster. You're a champion. I'm already in lockdown, Smeggers. I'm already there. So I'm working tomorrow, and then I'm going to take a couple of days off. So the lockdown's just going to be like a little holiday for Big Deno. Pretty good. Don't mind that. Indeed. Nothing wrong with a bit of painting. Let's have a look at this on the base that I picked for it. I didn't get all of them, I only got 2 of them. This model's been really good for me because it's a model that's got a lot of detail, and I tend to steer clear of lots of detail. Just because I don't think I'm that good at it. Oh, what am I singing, Jacani, baby? Yeah, I got the archer and the bust of the big wood elf dude. I think. I might have got the sword guy. No, I think it was the archer. It wasn't the jumping dude with the wolf, I know that much. I thought that model was a bit average. I didn't, mate, no. Didn't get around to it. I was busy just living my best life. Doing whatever else I was doing. I'll tell you what I was doing. I was recovering from an awful hangover. Yeah, Colwell did the box art for the bust of the angry jumping dude. And between us here on this stream, because we're all friends here, he didn't love it. And I could tell straight away that he didn't love it when I saw the model. And I said, "You didn't love that?" And he's like, "No, I didn't." I said, "Well, it's good. It's not David's best." That one, on the other hand, was unreal. Yeah, the Orion one was unreal. And I think that actually exacerbated the problem because the Orion one was so good and the other one was like, eh. You know what I feel like I'm going to do on this model? I feel like I'm going to go get some of those bright green pigments out again, and I'm going to pour them into these little cracks. I think that'll be cool. I'm going to do that. Why the fuck is everyone chatting about Cola? That guy sucks. Nah, hey. You guys can talk about Colwell as much as you want. I love the guy to death. I'm so excited. He said he's going to come up for Queensland Model Hobby Expo. So I've been planning out what we might do a double stream. I might have him sit next to me in the chair next to me. I'll pull my camera out so you can see a little bit more of both of us painting, and then I'll have the camera set up on mine. Maybe get rid of my palette cam and have one camera on him, one camera on me, and see if I can set that up. Double stream! It's always about him, mate. But that'd be awesome. I'd be happy for it to be about him. The guy needs some help with his social media. He's like struggling. He's only got like 25k followers on Instagram. Someone needs to help the guy. Maybe it can be us. Jum Dabs, I'm very close to banning you if you keep up this salad fingers bullshit. Just kidding, mate. Say whatever you want. Chaotic Paradox, it is a wet pallet that I purchased from my local supermarket. That is baking paper from the supermarket, sponge from the supermarket, and a plastic container lid from the supermarket. It cost me like $6 all up. Yeah, it'd be cool. He'd want to have quite a lot of chatting. I think. That's my plan anyway. So we'll see if he's open for it. We're definitely going to do some hanging out and painting together. So I'm excited about that. But about 3 or 4 months away. You know what, let's try this green plan. I don't know if it's going to work, so let's try it out. Did Jacani Baby come back with a song yet? Have we got to sing a song? You got to pick a song, mate. You can't just spend your points and then disappear. What song am I singing? Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, our beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair. Thank you. What an amazing opportunity. Oh, Paul. I was standing in my heart, mate. Go, Gallo Fire. Sorry, Benny. Alright, let's try this out. I don't know if this is going to work, but fuck it. I'm not here to fuck spiders. I keep remembering the fucking spider, mate. I fucking keep forgetting it, I should say. I really got to get around to that. It's a big part of my stream. Oh, good work, Nightbot. Beautiful. Beautiful timing. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dry this using my hairdryer. No, it's the same hairdryer I've been using for the last 2 years. So when this stuff's dry, you should just be able to take it off the surface and leave it just in the recesses. Because it's not actually affixed, it's just stuck there because it's, I don't know how this shit works, but it's not stuck down. Alright, Rob, you're amazing, mate. Thanks for all of those sub gifts too, buddy. Hey, hope you win. Hope you win the model, mate. If you do, I'll send you a message if you're not on Wednesday night stream. Enjoy your work. Alright, Chum Dab, did you post a link or something that I missed? Alright, what did you do? He's a good looking bloke in the background, isn't he? Big Joe. What a fucking specimen. What a tie. What can I say except you're welcome? Look at all these little green specks on there. It's fucking pigments. This is one of the things I like about pigments, right? They're not set in stone, so you can fuck up with them, and it's sort of like, that's okay, I'll just try around. I imagine this is a little bit what like painting with oils is like, when you can just mess up and try different stuff. Okay, go forward. The initial case did come from overseas. A doctor treated the case in one of our hospitals and then went home and was unknowingly infectious and gave it to someone else, and it was the UK strain of the COVIDs, so it was quite a bit worse than normal strain. And then that doctor infected another person who didn't know he had it, and he infected a few other people. So yeah, suboptimal, but it's it's a minor inconvenience for most. We've got a wage subsidy for those whose jobs have been impacted over this last year, and yeah, we're travelling okay. So yeah, we're not really going to complain about COVID happening when other people have got it a lot worse than us. People did go fucking mad at the shops, eh? Absolutely bonkers. I was like, yeah, better go down to the shoppos and just get something. I bought some stuff to make a couple of dinners and grabbed a big supply of beers and Maltesers, so I'd be set for streaming. And yeah, idiots abounds. That is suboptimal. Celery? Pretty suboptimal indeed. Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to know the funniest thing? I literally just before the first COVID breakdown had happened, like I reckon about a week before it really got crazy, I got really sick, super sick. Not COVID, but just like really bad gastro and all sorts of stuff. And I went over and toilet paper was on special, so I bought a 36 pack. It was on special, and so people are going mad for buying toilet paper, and I'm just sitting there with my 36 pack, just like fucking laughing to myself. It literally, I've still got like 10 rolls of it sitting in my bathroom. It's lasted me for over 12 months. Oh dear. Crazy times. You know, there's not much else I want to do to this guy, friends. How do we feel about all of the various bits and pieces? Scalp it. You want some? Sell it to you cheap. How do we feel about everything? Anything we think we could do better or differently? Hey, Dr. Flink. Yeah, it is a weird ass model, hey? Thanks, Fazoid. Oh, I might actually make the gold just a tiny bit more yellow. Whoever suggested that made a good shout out. Who was that? Celery, good suggestion. No, it does get a little bit lost, Benny, but I think that's kind of okay. And the reason I say that is the pose of the model is very closed off, and so you have a really challenging time pulling a focal point when it's based on a piece of artwork, and the artwork's very cool, but because it's a piece of artwork, it works a bit differently to a miniature, and which sort of bits specifically? Because I reckon I could highlight these rib cages a little bit more. That might help the situation. Oh mate, appreciate feedback. Want to get better. You know how it is. I don't care if it's enough of you's never been painting before, or such as yourself, or if it's someone like Chumdabs who's an absolute peanut. It's just good to get feedback from a variety of sources and try and get better. Love you, mate. Crystal Dragon's going ahead next year, mate, so get ready. Well, that is probably going to be a vote for the stream. So next stream we're going to do the giveaway and a bit of a chat about all the models that I own, which is great. But yeah, the next stream will be Saturday night. Actually, it might be before then. I might stream before then because lockdown life. Loop Hero or Loot? Is it like one of those little games that people have on their streams? Ah, cool. I'll go have a look. I don't like those. Oh, I should stream Twilight Imperium. That'd be mad. I don't like people. I don't like the streams that have all those little fucking games and whiz bangs and widgets flying across the screen. It's like, fuck, mate. Just have some content. G'day, foolish monk. Just have some content that's worth watching. I just want content that tastes like real content. See you, chum dabs. Enjoy your retail life tomorrow, mate. Oh, Kung Fu. But Tarask, g'day, mate. I don't know what Barjo is, but yeah, I don't like all of the extra things. Just want to paint toy soldiers and talk about painting toy soldiers. Twilight Imperium is a good game. See you, buddy. Oh no, I already said goodbye to Chum Dabs. Fuck that guy. It is a good game, but you have to be willing to commit to a big investment of time, and you also have to have people that are able to concentrate for 6 to 8 hours. That is the one thing that people can't do in my experience. But it's a glorious game. Glorious game. The whole day and the whole night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Duffman says a lot of things. Duffman needs some H2. Oh yeah. Oh, Fazoid, you might have to wait till next stream, buddy. How unfortunate. I feel for you. Ah, Lord Shader, cheers. Welcome. What a very weird and interesting model we have here, friends. On the whole, quite pleased with how it's come out. I certainly don't think this is my best work, but I think it's a far cry from my worst. I feel like we've managed to really create a different atmosphere to the box art one. Let's go bring the box art one up actually so we can have a little look at it. It feels a bit happier, but it still feels a bit somber to me as well. Which is probably okay. Let's have a zoomed up look so you can have a real close look at the details. So, I like the beak, I like the bird eye. I like his eyes. Gold looks pretty good. I kind of like that green pigment stuff. You were right, Ben. If you're still here, the ribs look better now. Yeah, this feels pretty cool. I dig it. I did indeed change the face, Frog Jim. Made it more blue. Happened relatively early in the stream. Green is my favourite colour to paint. If I get green right, it's because I love painting green and I do it all the time. Alright, I say we have a varnish. We have a completed model, friendos. I'm going to sign this base. Even though it's not glued on the base, I'm signing it. Yeah, let's have a chat about that. Let's have a chat. So, we could do these guys, these little wood elves, on stream. Just for a moment, can we just appreciate how magnificent a Chaos Black spray undercoat from Games Workshop is? Look at that. Look at the magnificence of that softness of that black. Magnificent. Yeah, so we could paint that warband. We could do Lady of the Lake from Carol Rudick. She's ready to go. We could bring out one of the other ones. I got some new models from Black Crow. Let's do it. Let's do a little poll, shall we? Let's do a poll. Straw poll, isn't it? That I have to do. Oh shit! I think I can do that on my Nightbot now. How do I do that? I forget. All right. What model should Dan? Oh, for fuck's sake, Dano paint on stream next? Question mark. Warhammer Underworlds. What are those guys called? Wood Elves. I'll just call them Wood Elves. I don't give a shit. Carol Rudick, Lady of the Lake. Eldarian from Black Crow, he's cool. Let's do him. Black Crow, Eldarian, and let's put up Daphne again. It'd be cool to do some sci-fi stuff. So Alternity Miniatures, Daphne. Create poll. On my tweets and in my chats. If you keep talking about no monks, Frog Jim, I'm gonna fucking ban you, mate. I will literally ban you. I will do it right now. Fucking no monks. Ridiculousness. Absolute ridiculous. Skates Wild Hunt. There you go. Do I want to do Skates Wild Hunt? Alright, friends. And we're going to play some Gloomhaven tonight? Don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright. You're all awesome. Thanks for joining in tonight. All the fun and frivolity, and finishing off this cool model from the Kickstarter. That was glorious. Let us find us a channel to raid. A channel to raid. Raid. Oh, I see a few of my friends who I haven't raided for a while. Phoenix raided the other day, didn't he? Was it Phoenix? Phoenix raided, didn't he? Yeah, I think Phoenix raided. Let's return the favour. Let's raid Phoenix, friends. You're all the best. See you all on Wednesday night for our giveaway. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Raid. Phoenix. Raid. G'day, Asmodie1973. You've timed it outstandingly well, mate. Here's what I painted. Join us on a raid. Join us on a raid. Raid! See you, friends.
Apparently, yes. Ditto. Holy shit. How the devil are we, mate? Apparently I have done a load of brush technique, but I've never really, I don't particularly do it. But people have seen me do it, so